Om Shanti. Good morning and welcome to this episode of ReConnect to your InnerNet. Today we are going to discuss about warm ends to cold wars. Yesterday we had a session. It was supposed to be first episode yesterday only, but there was a sad incident happen in our headquarters and our administrative head, Dadi Hriday Mohini ji. She passed away, and in the account of her demise only, we were not able to conduct the program yesterday. So sorry for inconvenience caused. And today we will discuss the topic in total. The topic is warm ends to cold wars. Cold wars is a very common word, usually used politically. Cold wars are the situation between two countries when two countries are working against each other without any open announcements. They are actually troubling each other. They make some weapon or they use to create some situations which actually make a trouble to other country, but there is no open announcement of war between them. This is called cold war. Leaving this political issue aside, we will talk about the general situation in our family, in our surroundings, in our office. And in our office and in our family, we have seen there are many cold wars going on around. And ironically, I think we are also part of some of cold wars. These cold wars are between our relations, in our home, in our office. These cold wars are such situation where we are not in heated arguments. We are not exactly fighting with each other, but we are creating such a situation which is troubling the other person. Cold war is actually a type of conflict only. It's a type of fight only, but it is not an open fight. It is a fight where you take the benefit of situation saying, I didn't say anything. I do something which irritate the other person. I do something which troubles the other person. And then the person reciprocate in similar way. And then if that person if that person come to me to get a clarity, then I say, did I say anything? Did I tell you? I never. And then we think that I'm innocent. Actually, not. I'm not that innocent. I'm creating, I have already begun the Cold War. The other person is intelligent enough that the other person understand, okay, so it's a Cold War. So you will not say anything. Verbally, you will be always polished, good, but internally you will actually trouble me, and I also have to reciprocate in same way. So that person also starts that similar situation. They then that person will also fight back without saying anything. They are also creating a problematic situation, and so problem and problem together, it becomes some big problem, and the whole environment gets ruined. This is situation of cold war. The first and foremost thing we do in cold wars, we stop talking. We stop talking with each other. On normal issues, we do not discuss. And then we say, I didn't say anything. I think all of us have some time or other. There is an experience of Cold Wars around us, or maybe I am one of the parties during Cold War. Is it? Does that happen in your life? That we are part of one of Cold Wars? If yes, then we can proceed to this session. If no, we can stop here because these Cold Wars are such a bad element of our daily life. It is going to leave us confused. It's unannounced attack. And that is why it makes us so confused. Both the parties become confused. Both the party never understand that what the other party is thinking about, what the other party is taking my step like that, or what they are going to do. And there is a whole environment, confusion, negativity, revenge, all bad happens around. Hmm. Let's see. There is one slide we are having. The reasons of Cold War. Reasons of Cold Wars. Why these Cold Wars happen in our daily life? Number one, stacking of negative emotions. If you remember, there is a very popular story which I used to share. It is about Idli's story. This Idli story is uh, there was a person who was hungry. He was eating idlis, one, two, three, four. After four idlis, he felt like I ate nothing. And once he had six idlis, he felt like okay, something is there in my stomach. Once he reached to eighth idli, he feel like full, and then he want to pay for only one idli because he thinks like the only eighth idli made me full. And shopkeeper says, okay, keep that eighth idli with you and return all rest of the seven idlis. He cannot. This is story of our tension. We never understand that I am tensed unless and until I reach to the level of four idlis. The capacity of my stress handling has reached to the half. Till then, I'm not aware that I am tensed. I'm stacking this tension creating subjects in my mind. And once it is four, then then only we are realizing, okay, I have something. Once we have six, means 75% of my capacity is full with tension creating topics inside. Then we come to know I am tensed. I think I am little tensed. I think I am getting, oh yes, I'm getting some tensed. And then when we reach to eighth idli, we are absolutely full with tension. We burst out. We create a mess around. Stacking of negative emotions inside. This makes this Cold War generating. Now, the clearing these idlis daily is important. If you keep till seventh idli, it is not a problem because your behavior is not changing till seventh idli. Basically, once you reach eighth idli, your behavior is changing. So, what nice it could be if I do not allow these idlis to pile up till the eighth number. In the same way, sometimes you might have seen yourself, you react very big on some small matter. Or someone else in your family or in your friends, They react very, very big on very small, tiny, silly matter. And then we think, well, this was not that big matter to react in such loudly. Basically, the reaction is not just for that one matter. Reaction is based on the whole stack which has been developed during the course of time. And the spirituality says, do not stack these negative emotions. Cold wars generate when you have a mixed feeling of respect as well as hatred. Somewhere, because of social values, moral values, you respect that person. And because you respect that person, you're not able to speak up. But somewhere, because of working with that person all the time or not liking some of the behavior, you hate that person. And there starts these cold wars. You do not like a few things, but out of respect, you're not able to speak up. But out of hatred, you're not able to tolerate. But out of respect, you're not able to discuss on it. So Cold War starts. You do not want to speak with your words, but you want to speak through your actions, and you want to remain safe from your words. It's a very confusing state of relationship when the other person is able to see both the aspects of your mood. They're able to find you are respectful, but you are not able to adjust with one of the ideas. So it's good to speak up, respectfully speak up. I'm sorry. There is another thing, pseudo peacefulness. Yes. Now this is interesting. I'll come back to this slide. A few people, they try to show I'm very peaceful. But this peace is not exactly the peace. This peace is angry peace. This is a type of mm, silence before the storm. And then these people show, look, I do not speak anything. Look, I'm not in directly in contact with you. So I do not I don't do any type of problem to you. Basically, no, you are creating a lot of problem. You are just showing that you are peaceful, but you are highly agitated inside. Don't do that. This reason will lead you to cold wars. The hypocrisy, कथनी और करनी का अंतर, this will lead you immediately to such a situation where you will not be able to express yourself, you won't be able to hide yourself. So, this pseudo peacefulness is harmful because you show that you are peaceful, you are heavily agitated inside. If you are agitated, it is good to accept that I am agitated. I want to help. Please help me. I want to get things sorted out. Please do that for me. Yes? So we'll go to the slide. This pseudo peacefulness is dangerous. Sometimes people are confused for themselves only. They get annoyed with someone. They are actually angry. They are carrying resentment inside, and they think, I'm peaceful. So try to explore spirituality more to understand real peacefulness. Real peacefulness is going to give you happiness, contentment. Real peacefulness will allow you to become broader. Real peacefulness will give you the warmth of unlimited. Real peacefulness will Settle down all your emotions. Pseudo peacefulness, on the other hand, will make you keep agitating. It will always, you are always highly active inside to show outside that you are peaceful, but you are absolutely not peaceful. And that is why you go lead to that Cold War situations. Cold War is an outcome of revengeful and dispute prolonging attitude also. There are few people who usually, by their own nature, I don't know how they learn this nature, they are very revengeful in their nature. They do not want to wind up the disputes. Although dispute has come to an end, it is sorted. One person is winner, another person is loser. It's fine. Both are ready to accept that their means either the other party is ready to accept as a loser or as a winner. They are not going to show it again on you. But there are few people who are habitual to prolong the dispute. After 1 year or 2 years, they will quote that same dispute. Remember, you did this, you did this. It's not for learning. Sometimes we quote those situations in such a way for learning. Look, you did this earlier and this happened, so learn from it. No, it's not for learning, it's for hurting. So if any of us carrying this type of tendency, attitude in us, that revengeful attitude or that dispute prolonging attitude, it is the small thing to change it. Full stop. Full stop to the matter. Let go. Let's go. So just think about it. Do not go for prolonging the disputes anymore. And last point here we find is stop talking and sharing. Basically, it is not last point. This is the first point. When Cold War, how Cold Wars starts, when we stop talking or sharing with each others. If we do not share our ideas, if we do not share our trouble, if we do not share our pain, if we do not share our happiness, then there is a situation that the other person will keep guessing about you. Are you like this? Are you like this? Are you thinking this? So that person will remain at the end of always guessing about you. It's always from there, and he is trying to understand you. Instead, it is good, it's a good habit to open your mouth and speak one word. Look, you did this. I don't like it much. And the other person is 100% sure that you don't like it. Now, the next time, it's his decision. If he is doing that again, he is doing it knowingly, or either he will stop it. So, either the work is more important or you are more important can be actually decided in their life. So, try to understand. It's good to speak that I know this is not very common in the Indian culture. It even till date. Even we people learnt this with a lot of practice. Very respectfully, but open your mouth and tell the situation. Convey your message, convey your trouble, convey your thinking. Let the other person not getting trapped in the in confused state of mind about you. Let the other person help the other person to understand you in order to get a stronger relationship. So these are the reasons which lead to cold wars. There are a few effects of cold wars. These effects are: number one, Slowly, Cold War becomes a habit. It so happen you fall into Cold War with somebody and you find it working. You find it working with that person is having trouble, and you enjoy that trouble, or you enjoy that trouble, or that the pain of other person, and slowly it becomes your habit. You start enjoying others pain. Now this is worst of the personality. Those people who enjoy others pain, they are evil. Here I actually make that evil win the game inside. And actually, even get degraded than a human being level. I leave that human value also. So, this Cold War is such a war where I keep myself smart enough, clean enough that on the surface, I'm nowhere culprit. Only situations are like that. But in the background, I am the creator of situation. And then I enjoy the pain of other person. Slowly this becomes a habit. This is worst habit a human being carries, even dangerous than a serial killer. So try not to fall under this habit. Next is unhealthy environment. When there are keep this like this. When there is a cold war in a house or in an office, actually people come to know that there is a cold war between these two people. They will not talk to each other, but they will not leave each other. They will not leave each other to trouble each other. They'll just keep going to give pain to each other without saying a word. And that creates absolute unhealthy environment. Whole office or your family will be divided in two groups. They enjoy the war between other two individuals. They become good audience to this cold war, and they take benefit of it. Even I have seen small kids taking benefit of parents cold wars, saying something to the one person and something else to the other person. So this cold wars can create a very unhealthy environment in a house. Try to end it up. It's better to discuss rather than having a cold war in between. Huh. You lose peace of mind. This is full and final. If you are a part of Cold War, you will 100% lose peace of your mind. Why? Because all the time you keep thinking about that person. Either he or she is doing negative, or you want to do something negative for them. And then, where is the time to feel peace inside? Because your peace has already become pseudo peace. So there is no peace of mind. If you want to experience peace of mind, you have to end this Cold War. Do anything, but end it. So the effect is how no matter how much meditation you try to do, how much meditation you do, how much yoga you do, how many books you read, but you will not gain your peace of mind if you are a part of Cold Wars. And last, Cold Wars will subside all other priorities. Cold War will take its own priority in your life. It will not allow you to work creatively anywhere else. It will not give you space that, okay, I'll do like this, or creating new ideas in your life. Cold wars will make you leave everything behind, and your target will become to give hurt that other person only without saying anything. So you keep planning about that, you keep working for that, and that's why your whole life is almost ruined. All other priorities, your health, your job, your food habits, everything gone back. I have seen people, say, for example, if I have a cold war with someone and I am staying with that same person in house, I know that person doesn't like bitter gourd, and I also don't like it. But because they don't like, I'll cook it. So even I will fall under pain in order to give pain to others. That is called it is going to subside all your priorities. So don't go in this phenomena anymore. Let's see the slide. Ends, warm end to cold wars. Number one method is let go, and let's go. Let us go. I'm telling you very small but beautiful mantra of life. Dadi Hriday Moini ji, who passed away 3 days back. And yesterday, we show you her picture, the administrative head of organization. Dadi Hriday Moini ji had a beautiful mantra in her life. Koi baat nahi, no problem. Koi baat nahi. Yes, Dadi Hriday Moini ji. Very lovingly, we used to call her Dadi Gulzar. So Dadi used to say, anything happen, anything which is troubling me or something, if I go and complain, Dadiji, that person doing like this, he troubles me or she troubles me. This I don't like. This should not be like this. The first word she will say, Koi baat nahi. So let go of things. If you will let go the things, the matter will say, let us go together. Thanks for this. So this will be first method to end this cold war. Let go. कोई बात नहीं. चलो ठीक है. Next is a genuine smile. Now this is beautiful. One honest, genuine smile can actually mend so many walls in between, can actually treat so many diseases altogether. Anything happens, anything, maybe you didn't like one aspect of somebody. Later, next time when you are meeting that person, meet with a smile. What cost for a smile? Actually nothing. Why don't we smile at each other? Whenever we will smile, whenever we meet with our rolling eyes or stretch eyebrows, and then we think that we are in good connection. No, smile at each other. One smile is going to heal everything altogether. Then it's good to sit in lovable quarrels. Lovable quarrels are, let me explain this properly. Lovable quarrels are small, loveful, playful discussions. Look, I don't like this. This make me irritated, but you keep doing this. Next time, if you'll do this, I'll get angry. Now, this is so loveful expression to somebody. How your children used to come to you when they were young, they were very small. There is one of the kids at our my house also, and that kid used to come to his mother saying, "Mama, are you angry with me?" She'll say, "No," and he said, "No, I know you are angry with me. If you are angry with me, you can scold me, but don't make your face like this." So she'll say, "I said I'm not angry. You just go away." So they'll say, "Mama, you look at me and smile, then I'll confirm that you are not angry with me." And then that smile heals everything. So it's good to say it's good to be uh, good to be fool sometimes to set end of the quarrel. Sometimes if I said, okay, I don't know, okay, I am sorry, I didn't know this thing, then it's okay. Actually, quarrel will be concluded. So it's important to reach to warm ends of this cold wars, because this cold war will freeze your relation. It will freeze the whole house with negative environment. So just leave it. Okay. Make this cold wars turn into lovable, small, warm quarrels. Talk to people, like making some jokes, having some fun, and then convey your message, and then just let go of few things. Nobody is full in every aspect. Every one of us are having some more, less or more problems in our life. So just let go of few matters. Convey your troubles, convey your expectations. People usually keep unexpressed expectation. Expectations are, like burden. If you expect something from other person, express it. Tell them, I expect this from you, and give the other person that freedom, whether they are ready to fulfill your expectation or not. You just keep expecting, and that is troubling that other person. Okay, if your expectation is troubling me, now it's my duty to convey that, look, your this expectation is troubling me. So convey your troubles, convey your expectation. Instead, it leads towards that cold war, that they will keep expecting, I will not be fulfilling, I will keep troubling myself, and then it will end to war. Why? No, it's better to convey my message, talk to each other. The last and most important, it's my responsibility to conclude the matter. Conclude in such a way that it is not going to revised, at least from my side. I'll keep my ego aside, work with self respect. It is not that bowing means, if you come forward to end the problem, it doesn't mean that you are losing your self respect. You can actually talk from the core of your self respect, but not being stubborn or egoistic in any of the aspects. But take the responsibility to conclude the matter. Conclude the matter. Take the responsibility to end the Cold Wars. Thanks for this slide. Now, here comes understanding that when I practice meditation, when I listen to spiritual courses, when I listen to Murli, I become that broad that I allow the other person to come from the freedom and that space to put their views in front of me. I understand the matter, yet I will not hate that person because every person is unique. No one will have 100% copy on the other person, not even your children. So there must be some difference of opinion, but this difference of opinion should never become misunderstandings. So this understanding we receive from Murlis, from practicing meditation, and every day one small meditation to accept everybody around us, accept everyone how they are, what they are doing, whatever it's going on. It's their role. It's their role. They are going to be like this. Why they are like this? No, they are like this. This microphone will remain microphone always. This sari will remain sari always. Why it is a sari and why it is a microphone, why it is the specs? No, there's no question. It was made as specs. It will remain like that. In the same way, that person, they are like that. There is no question of why and how. If they change, things will become better. Yes, of course, if they change, things will become better. But there is if in that. And if means choices. So they have a choice whether to change or not. If will always come with if not also. So why you are stuck? You're saying if at one side and you're stuck with only one end. Not possible. If there is if, that means there could be two ends. If or if not. If they change, if not. So giving that freedom and space to the other person. Well, we are coming to end of this session today. Session has gone little long because yesterday's session was combined for today only. We will sit in 1 minute of silence for giving a tribute to Dadi Hriday Moini ji and Dadi Gulzar ji, who passed away 3 days back. And after that, we are going to give you some very important information about this program. So let's sit for 1 minute of silence, paying our tributes to her. I'll request if we can play some music. Om Shanti. So, our ReConnect is going to change its layout program. We are approaching towards the anniversary of ReConnect in few weeks. So there is change in structure. We are coming up with Hindi and English sessions both. I'll request our team to make announcements. And next week onwards, you are going to get all new links, all new passwords to join the program. So please listen to the announcements very attentively. Thank you.